Hi everyone, my name is Puma, St.angel, and I'm coming to you from the beautiful Grace Grove Retreat Center, which is located just south of Sedona, Arizona on Oak Creek. And today I'm here to talk to you about what's really going on with our health. You know, there's a whole myriad of symptoms that everybody's complaining about today. And I know either you or somebody really close to you is going through a crisis of some type with their health. Something that is constantly on their mind, something that's constantly bothering them, and there's a sense of helplessness, not knowing what to do. They might have tried a lot of different things by themselves. They might have tried going to the doctor, and the doctor could only help a little bit. But I definitely know that everybody's experiencing a lot of health problems today. And once again, all these symptoms, which for example are like food cravings, constipation, high cholesterol, heart disease, hepatitis, angry personality, and I know all of us know somebody who has an angry personality or is constantly frustrated, agitated, you know, and it's like we really want to help those people. So I'm going to share with you today how to go about getting to that core issue. But the first part of this is really understanding the digestive system, and particularly the liver. I like the way Andreas Moritz talks about the liver. He says the liver is like a major city, and in that city you have thousands of houses and streets, and then you have the underground pipes that deliver the water, the oil, the gas, and then you have the power lines which are delivering all the energy needs of the residents of that city. And then you've got the communication system, the factories, the shops, you know, that deal with the residents' daily needs. And you have all these multi-functions that's going on in a city. But what happens if one of those systems crashes? Imagine if in a major city, the sewage system begins to back up. And all of a sudden you've got a really stinky city, and you've got bacterial and parasitic infections, viral infections. You've got a lot of people that are going to be not really happy. There's going to be a lot of dis-ease that's traveling through that system because of a backed up sewage system. Imagine if the electricity went out. I mean, these are major catastrophes that can happen to a city, and it affects every single one of the inhabitants of those cities. Your body has 60 to 100 trillion cells in your body, and the liver has the responsibility of manufacturing, processing, and delivering core nutrients to every one of those cells in your body. And then every one of those cells has hundreds of functions. So if you begin, you can see if we keep tracing back to the core issue, it's a congested liver. When the liver isn't functioning properly because of congestion, then everything else gets affected. Now, why is the liver congested? Your liver is the second largest organ of your body, and it has so many responsibilities. It has hundreds of jobs to perform every day, and one of those main jobs is to clean the blood. So I really want to stress to you guys the importance of the liver. I mean, it's like the engine of the car. It has so many responsibilities. It's responsible for processing, converting, distributing, and maintaining the body's vital fuel supply. It's also manufacturing cholesterol. Now, how many people do you know that are on cholesterol medication? I mean, the liver is responsible for producing cholesterol. So if there's a lot of cholesterol issues going on inside the body, wouldn't you think to maybe go back to the organ that's actually manufacturing the cholesterol and check to see if it's healthy and maybe give it a little clean out? It's also essential for building material of organ cells and hormones and bile. I mean, the liver also produces hormones and proteins that affect the way the body functions, grows, and heals. It also produces amino acids, which are the main building blocks of the cells for hormones, neurotransmitters, and genes, and so on. It also breaks down alcohol from the blood and helps to detoxify the blood from noxious, icky chemicals and parasites and bacteria and drugs, and just so on. So you can see that the liver is so important. I mean, it's helping you to survive and live. So why not take a few days out of your life, you know, up to a week, and say, you know what, I'm going to spend this time on just going into the core of my body and doing a little bit of clean out. Because what happens is the gallbladder and the liver begin to form stones. The stones actually are being formed in the liver, and they dump down into the gallbladder. Now, a lot of people today are getting their gallbladder removed because of gallstones. And there's a way to prevent and heal the gallbladder so you don't have to go through a gallbladder surgery. You definitely want to be under a doctor's care, practitioner's care, somebody who's really thoroughly trained in understanding how to do a gallbladder flush in order to really assist and guide you, especially if you are in a little more severe state with your gallbladder and liver. But doing a liver and gallbladder flush begins to release and help your body get rid of the congestion in the liver, which eventually turns into stones and stored in the gallbladder. But there's also stones in the liver. It begins just to back up in the system. So you do your first flush, and it's amazing. Do you know you can actually eliminate, poop out, anywhere from like 50 to 300 stones? It's amazing. When you do a flush and you get rid of that junk, I mean, you have so much more energy. There's so much more clarity. All these little symptoms begin to just dissipate. It was I think last December, I just started getting a little more agitated at things, and then things were beginning to frustrate me a little more than I wanted them to. So I said, you know what? It's about time to do a liver gallbladder flush. And that's what I did. And afterwards, it was like all those little things that were beginning to irritate me just dissipated. My patience level just went way up. My stress level went way down. And that was in just doing one liver and gallbladder flush. Now, since then, I've done 2 more, and the staff and I here at Grace Grove are about to go through another liver and gallbladder flush, because it's really good initially when you're doing them to do a bunch of them, and because just doing one flush, yes, you're going to get out a lot of stones, and it's going to greatly help you. But I'm not stopping there. I'm going to keep going, and I want to be able to provide an arena, a place for other people to come and do the same process. So we here at Grace Grove we have created a series of cleansing retreats, one of them being the liver and gallbladder flush retreat, in order to create an atmosphere for people to come and be thoroughly nurtured and comforted while they're doing their cleanse, and to be able to be in an environment that's clean. And we have all organic mattresses and bedding. I mean, we have really done an amazing job in creating an organic, elegant retreat center. And all of our therapists are here, amazing therapists. So we've really created a retreat in order for you to come and just be fully taken care of so that you can cleanse your liver and gallbladder. And we also have a lot of other retreats, intestinal cleansing retreat and food prep class retreats. But once again, the liver, I really want to focus on the liver and really stress the importance of cleaning out the liver. And the next video I'm going to be doing, stay tuned, because we're going to go through and show you actually how to go through a liver and gallbladder flush. I really want to thank Andreas Moritz. I've been reading his book, The Amazing Liver and Gallbladder Flush, and that's a really great source of information. You can also go online, and there's a lot of different ways of cleansing the liver. But if you've never done a cleanse and you have some issues going on, being fully supported, you're not going to experience anything like it. If this is your first time doing a liver and gallbladder flush, then you're going to want to be fully supported, especially if you're experiencing any other health issues, because it's a simple process, but there's so many other modalities that you can bring in that are going to be very beneficial and very much needed during this flush, like lymphatic massage and foot detoxing, infrared saunas, colonics, kalimas. When you're going through a cleanse, having the support of somebody helping to make the juices with you and the foods is really helpful. So we're here to go through that process with you. Once again, visit Grace Grove Retreat Center, and look forward to connecting with you.